Hello, this is David at manualbrakes.com. Today I wanted to go through the 98 to end of production S-10 manual brake conversion kits. Go to manualbrakes.com and we're going to go to the S-10 tab here and go over to the 98 to 04. The 98 to 04 is a little bit different than the earlier second gens. They have this huge um, aluminum bracket pedal assembly up underneath the dash. That's what makes this one these years a little bit more harder to um, do the conversion on. Just getting the pedal out is a chore unless your dash is pulled out. But for the most part, other than getting the pedal out, the um, conversion's pretty much the same as the earlier second gen S10s. But if you want, you can always go to if you don't want the full kit, you have your already have your master cylinder. You can go with a 92 to 97 step bore, and if you have that, go with this kit without the master cylinder. These just like the earlier second gen S10s, these kits use the are designed to use the stock brake light switch, which is part of the push rod on these S10s. So they're designed to use a push rod. If you're not going to use that brake light switch, then contact me and let me know, and that way I can set you up with the correct clevis. So there's not a lot of slop in the pedal. So the way the brake light switch works on these S10s is that the clevis has a little bit of back and forth play, and that actuates your brake light switch when you press on it. But anyway, let's get back to it. For kits without the master cylinder, you get to choose from all these stock type straight bores. The top one here is the step bore design. A lot of the Chrysler products here, LeBaron Dodge Shadow. If you want a list of those, go up to the master cylinder tab, click on that, and it'll give you a list of all the part numbers, all the cars it came from. A lot of information up there, so just go there. Same with the Dodge Diplomat. These are a little bit larger. The difference between the two is the reservoir is different, and the outlets are different between the smaller bores and the larger bore. You can also go with a Willwood design, either the classic, the compact, or the remote style tandem master cylinders they have. The smaller ones, the 7/8 and 15/16, these have built-in push rods. The 1 inch and inch and a quarter do not. So that's why there's two different part numbers here. It lets me know which one you have, and I make the kit to those specific types of master cylinders. If you go on down, just like the earlier, first gen, second gen, basically, stock, you can go through this little chart here: stock front, rear stock or aftermarket drum. 7/8 inch bore is going to be your go-to. But if you go through each one, list out the ones that are for 15/16 that I recommend. Keep going down. 1 inch, inch and a 32nd, and an inch and an eighth. So, like I said, the big difference on this swap and the earlier model S10s is getting that brake pedal out of there. The second gens, none of the second gens were designed with manual brakes in mind, unlike the first gen. So you will have to drill out the pedal, and that's all outlined in the install instructions. But if you have any questions about these kits, you can always contact me by email at david.schultz@manualbrakes.com, or you can call me at 832-264-5566. Text me at that number too if you'd like, and I'll get right back to you. Let me know if you got any questions. Talk to you later. Bye.